session. So today's session is about marketing essential, and our special guest is Mamta Bhatia. She is a marketing lead in Dassault System Global Service, spearheading the marketing and communication practice at Dassault Systems. So she also holds a master's in management studies from Wellinger Institute of Management, Mumbai, and a degree in electronics engineering from Vivekananda Education Society of Institution of Technology, which is also in Mumbai. So outside her professional life, she has a wide social circle and has also practiced dance for 20 years. And she has doing different styles and expertise in it, like freestyle, jazz, salsa, and now Kathak. And we also heard that she strongly believes that all the world needs is a touch of humanity for it to thrive and strive constantly towards it and rising her daughter to that effect. She also has a very beautiful daughter. So thank you, ma'am. I welcome you to this session, and I also like you to give a intro about yourself regarding your journey in our company, which I think would be inspiring as well as informative to the audience today.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much, Vignesh, for that introduction. So, kids, colleagues, volunteers, and teachers, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you so much for tuning in today for the marketing session. Vignesh already told you that I spearhead and I lead the marketing practice for global services. Global meaning it's not just India. Dassault operates in 130 plus countries. So anything that is to do with services marketing of Dassault systems goes through me um, for my under my global role. I have a total industry experience of 14 years now. So this will be my 15th year once I complete it. I was earlier working at Infosys. So let me share you my journey. I became an electronics engineer. My passion was always towards medicine. Unfortunately, my parents did not let me go out of Mumbai home, and they said because my PCM scores were high at that time, they said it feels like ages ago when I was a student. I was forced to take up engineering. I did not like it one bit in the first year. I was struggling. I picked up in the second year. I found great college friends and teachers and mentors to support me. I got placed in Tech Mahindra in 2009 when I passed out. That was campus placement. I was very happy. But uh, if you remember or if you have heard of the great recession around the world, slowdown, recession, it was a bad time for any businesses or even the tech industry. I got placed at that time and they delayed my joining by almost 11 months. And I could not sit idle and just wait for the job to come in. So a lot of people took up some internships. I started preparing for my master's. Fortunately, I cleared with a great grade and I got admission into Wellinger Institute, which was and maybe is one of the reputed MBA institute of that time in Mumbai. Um, I pursued my marketing management. So MMS, which we call management studies, Masters of Management Studies, which is like post graduation program. I did that and specialized in marketing. Marketing has always been my calling. I felt more connected, though it was a little disconnected from the engineering world. I felt I could bundle in. So I was smart enough to bundle technology and marketing together as my business acumen and secure a job at Infosys. At Infosys, I played the role of a supply chain consultant for a while, basically in the tech field. Um, I then moved on to lead generation marketing, account based marketing for a lot of global accounts. And then 8 years back, I made my move into Dassault Systems Global Services. When I started off, I was the first marketing team member in this team, in this organization of we are 1,200 plus people now. And then I built my team. I have a team of 10 members who cater to the global teams across geos, like I mentioned, right? 12 geos, 138 plus countries for Dassault Systems for services. So that's what I do now for a living. And I'm very passionate. I believe all work and no play will make you dull. You need to be connected to the outside world. So need to understand what's happening in the world, how is technology or anything else which is new changing the face of the industry that you're working in. So I'm very news savvy. I like to keep myself updated on what's happening with a lot of businesses. I try. And social media and internet has made it much more easier for us. Uh, Given AI, there are a lot of changes that are happening. So by the time you kids become graduates and postgraduates, the line and stream of work will change. The courses that I did marketing and engineering in may or may not exist by the time that you guys reach your post graduation age. It will be a whole different world that we'll be running a few years from now, thanks to AI, artificial intelligence. So we could talk about that also maybe at the end of the session and how that is going to impact marketing. But what I understand is you guys are working on some projects and some assignments. And I'm here to tell you why marketing is going to be important. Okay. So just maybe this was a brief introduction on me, but like I said at the beginning, if you joined in late, I don't want to keep the session as a webinar, which is one sided. I impart and bombard you with knowledge and information, and there's no reciprocation from the other side. So let's keep this as interactive as possible. I'm here to help you market and create awareness for your projects into the business world. That's what I specialize in. I do it for multi-million dollar businesses in the company. I would love to help and stay connected with the students community. That is really something that I take true pride in, to share my knowledge with the workforce of the future. So let's get the session started. But by the raise of hands, by the chat window, or if you want to unmute and speak to me, we could do that. I'm comfortable in English and Hindi. Also, other regional languages. I speak 7 languages, but in the benefit of a wider audience, let's restrict our languages to English and Hindi. So if you're comfortable talking to me in English, fine. If not, Hindi also works well for me. And we can communicate, okay? If you want to type in, take the efforts, type in the chat window as and when I am on that particular slide, because I would want you to question me right when I'm on that particular topic, not 15 minutes after we have let pass the topic and reached the end. So do not hesitate to ask me, stop me in between. We have ample time. Now, let me in the chat window understand you're working on projects, and do you have any clue on what marketing is about? Do you understand what the term marketing means? Say yes or no for start, and if you want to describe further, you can even write in more. What do you think does marketing mean?
Okay, so since the chat window is disabled, you can type your answers in the Q&A window and we will be able to see it over there.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Q&A window it is. Well, am I able to see the Q&A window, Shreyas?
Yes,
Or because I can see the chat window only.
you'll be able to see the Q&A window as well.
One beside the share.
So right now, since you have shared your screen, you will be able to see it under more.
Okay, perfect.
I think
Okay,
one it's okay. Marketing means showing our product to the world in an interesting way.
absolutely. Naslun, right, Chitra? Yes. No, am I getting your name wrong? Sorry. If product needs to reach the masses, it needs to be publicized, right, Joyce? That's correct. Right. So marketing is a means of creating awareness. You can go on typing in. I'm going to see it from time to time. Or Shreyas, Vignesh, please feel free to hop in if we have the windows overloaded with comments, chats, or questions. But for now, I'm going to take it forward. Right. Marketing is important because in this world, which is cluttered, all right, you guys must be on social media. Uh, you have the access to the internet, to the web, to a lot of information that is easily available right now, which was not the time in our case, which was not the case in our times. So the idea is when you have so much information overload happening through news, through social media, through radio, and through multiple channels, how do you then cut your way through all the clutter and reach your right audience? At the end, what do you want to wish to achieve? You want somebody to buy your product or services, right? Or make them aware that हमारा product exists करता है market में. We are new to the market. We want to sell this. Are there any buyers? This is what you want to achieve. Marketing helps businesses achieve just that. Okay. Let's look at the textbook definition of what marketing means. Marketing is a philosophy. Basically, we want to provide customer satisfaction. It is an activity or set of institutions or processes where we create materials. So you create a video, you create an audio, you create a reel, you create a website, you communicate on what you want to sell, why do you want viewers to buy that, and you deliver that product. So if awareness create karne se nahi hoga, you should have a product or a service to sell. And you should exchange offerings based on which you will get the value or the price for your particular product through consumers, clients, partners, and society at large. So marketing is nothing but promoting your business, your products, or your services to your target audience. Now, targeting audience itself is a big word. The world is an open space. Anybody in India, outside Pune, outside India, maybe even on Mars could be your target audience. How do you do a very strategic distinction of who? First, you reach out to everybody, you reach out to the masses, and then you reach out to your very specific target audience. Ki, "Acha, my product is useful for women. So, a particular gender, belonging to a particular age group, belonging to a particular segment of society. So, they should be able to afford it. So, hence their package should be or their net worth should be between this and this. So you're trying to classify your target audience of who will be the buyers of your product or your service. Okay. Now, there are four important C's in marketing. One is a customer. Customer essential hai. Kyun? Because if you're selling something, you want somebody else to buy it, right? So if you have no customers, what is the point of your product or your company existing? So A, you need to understand whom are you benefiting. If they buy, you get the revenue. So you have to satisfy your customers. So customer is the first important C of marketing. Second is a cost. What is your price point for your particular product or service? All expenses. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि you are to make the product, you take say 100 rupees, but you're selling it as 50 rupees. That could also be a strategy that you know that you're going to break even in 2 years from now. But all expenses covered, what should be the cost or the price point of what you're selling is important. Next is communications. Communications is basically you want to get in touch with the business of your customers. You want to reach the masses. So you need a communication channel. How will you then tap on multiple offline and online? We're going to touch this in the end of the presentation. How will you reach your audiences? And last is convenience. Let's say you have built a product. There is no way to buy it. वेबसाइट पे बाय करेंगे, स्टोर्स में जाके बाय करेंगे, रस्ते से खरीदेंगे, फ्री मार्केट से खरीदेंगे. Where is the convenience and what is the process to actually buy your product if a particular customer is getting interested? So these are the four important C's of marketing. Next, we speak about P's. Marketing mein there are 7. So when I graduated, or rather when I post-graduated, there were 4 P's of marketing. From that time to this time, it has evolved to 7 P's of marketing. So we call them the 7 P's of marketing. I'm going to speak about this in the next slide. I'm going to just pause for a little bit and ask you, has anyone heard about what are the 4 P's or the 7 P's of marketing? Whatever I'm saying till now, is it making sense? Do you have any questions, queries, suggestions? Type in your Q&A window. Let me see. And if everything is clear, just tell me everything is clear. समझ में आ रहा है? Or is it too fast for you? Okay, it's clear. All right. Okay, let me in the chat window, or sorry, in the Q&A window, hear from you. What is the sample product or the prototype that you are working in? What are you trying to sell? आप market तो करना चाहते हो, but what are you trying to sell? Are you working on a prototype that you want to sell? Teachers, volunteers, mentors, feel free to type in. Okay, Joyce, I see your question. I'm going to answer it in just one bit. Let me first hear from you if you guys are working on any prototype of a product or a service that you want to sell. Are you working on something right now or no? Artificial hand. Okay, great. So you're building a prototype for artificial hand. Anybody else working on anything that you want to sell or you want to market? Okay, headband that helps in diagnosing depression. Very relevant in the upcoming times. We are going to be so tech savvy that AI and chatbots are going to be our only friends. I'm afraid for the next generation, including my child, and hence all these problems of mental and physical well-being are going to be very important. Yeah, we are building prototype only, Sangeeta, but prototype of what? If you could just tell me, drop in a hint of what is your prototype of the product, that would really help. And Joyce, I think you mentioned a question of as students, if you're trying to sell out anything. Yeah. Sorry, that was my teammate. So I'm saying if how do you reach your target customers? Because you're students now, I'm going to answer it by the end of the presentation. It should be clear to you. But if your doubt remains, circle back to me and tell me right again in the chat window, and I will take up your question. Okay. The whole purpose of this presentation is to let you know how should you be able to market your products to the audiences. Okay. Okay, let's see. We have understood the 4 C's of marketing. Let's look at the 7 P's in marketing. Oops, sorry. Okay. 7 P's. Let's start with the first P, product. Product is a product that you want to sell. A, that you should be clear with. What do you want to sell and what do you want the audience to buy? That is the first step of defining the marketing mix, the 4 P's of marketing. This should be very clear. Without this, you can't proceed ahead. Second is so product, place, price, promotion. These are the 4 essential P's, and the remaining are the add-ons because the world changed so much. Promotion is what is your promotion media? Are you selling this product online, offline? How do you want your audience to be aware? This channel also has to be defined. For example, the lot of small scale, let's say bags, right? Handbags. They are not available in physical stores. हमें सिर्फ ऑनलाइन मिलते हैं. आजकल जेप्टो पे आ जाता है. आजकल Amazon पे आ जाता है. So small retailers who do not have the capacity to set up the rent of one small square foot place in Mumbai is like 3 crores a month. Of course, as students or as new businesses, you can't afford that. How do you then best sell your product? Online. So online market is booming. What is your promotion technique? You want just physical stores, everybody around the world should come. SEP companies say that if you want to eat from this particular outlet, what's that outlet in Mumbai? Habib's or no, not Habib's. They go and they have the shawarma rolls. Salman Khan to everybody else will actually drop down near the Marine Drive and go and have. They do not have any outlets. Ek outlet hai. Anybody around the world wants to eat that, you have to come to this particular outlet. That is also a promotion mechanism. So you have to define, do you want to go offline, online, or both? Third is the price point. What is the price of your product? That has to be defined. For example, market में same product or similar product, big is out for sale for say 1,000 rupees. You're pricing your product at 5,000 rupees. Do you think you will get any buyers? No. So you have to have a competitive analysis to understand what is the price point of your product. Also, if you're spending 5,000 rupees to make the product, and you're selling it for 1,000 rupees, that is also a bad idea because you will never be able to cover your costs. The competitors will eat you, the market will eat you, you will be running into losses. Let's say you get 100 bulk order. How will you manufacture it when you're running into losses? How will you pay your company or your entities? Hence, price point is very important. First, when you decide your product promotion, the price point kya rehne wala hai mere product. Okay, that's how you price your product. There are multiple strategies that we go into. Fourth is place. Place is, do you want to have, like I mentioned in promotion, physical store rakhna hai, online store rakhna hai. What is a place where people can buy your products? Okay. Then comes people. Who are the people who are representing your products? For example, let's say you work at Dassault Systems, okay? And somebody's So Dassault system ka one license goes in multi-million of euros. If a company is coming to buy Dassault systems ka license and they don't like the people that they work with or they interact with, do you think will they really buy the product? So people are the face of the organization. So whenever you try to sell a product, इसके लिए customer care centers अलग होते हैं. People who are the brand or the face of the brand, why do we have celebrities as the brand ambassadors? Because people who work for the company or are the face of the company is very important in determining who is going to buy your product. So have the right set of people at least to begin with in your organization who are selling these products. Next is process. Process is important because how is your distribution channel? Let's say you are in a B2B. Okay. You would have decided that कोई मेरा product directly नहीं खरीद सकता. I have distributor channel, मैं distributor को दूंगा, wholesaler को दूंगा. From there, it will reach the masses. Or you decide, no, I don't want anybody in the between. I'm directly going to sell it to the audience. So then you have to have your website, you have to have your payment gateway. वरना लोग जीपे कहाँ करेंगे? सब लोग हाथ में आके कैश नहीं दे सकते, right? So what is going to be a process in the manner in which you're going to sell? And last is physical evidence. What is the proof that your product is good? Physical evidence in the past meant if I go to buy a cloth, an apparel, a dress, a sari, I go to the shop, I check the quality of the sari. Gradually, when we moved online, I can't check कि fabric का thickness क्या है. Whatever looks appealing in the picture may or may not be good. So then you have the product description. Physical evidence means somebody is giving a testimony. So if you're not able to physically buy the product, online you see the testimony or the reviews of people who have bought the similar product or the same product. अच्छा ये बंदा बोल रहा है the product looked good but the quality was not good, or the design was good but it is very different from that in the picture. So what is the physical evidence that you will put in the minds of your audience for them to ensure that they will come and buy your product on a repeat basis? So this is the 7 P's of marketing. It is a lot, but product, place, price, promotion is important, and then the rest of people, process, and physical evidence comes into play. Any questions, queries till now? Keep it interactive, guys. Stop me right there if you have any questions. Okay, is it clear? Should I go ahead then? Okay, I will take no answer as a yes and move forward. But if you have any questions, stop me right in between, okay? Okay, so these are the 7 P's of marketing. Let's go forward. Why campaign marketing is needed? Now, companies want to make their brand
There's one
memorable.
question from the previous slide.
Okay,
I didn't
sure.
understand the price, place, and promotion.
Okay, you didn't understand the price, place, and okay. The first 4 P's. Okay, fine. Ira Siddhi, I'm going to explain. Whenever you decide, for example, somebody put in the chat window, they are making a hair band for detecting depression, or you're making an artificial hand. I'm saying the first 4 is the product. You should have your product defined in the first place. तुम्हारा product क्या होने वाला है? That is the first important thing of marketing. Without the product and the idea in place, you cannot market it. किसको market करोगे? किसको sell करोगे? You should be very clear on what is your product. That is the first P of marketing. The second P of marketing is promotion. Promotion is how will you promote your product? Let's say you made this artificial hand or a headband. How will you promote it? You will promote it as, okay, I'm doing some benefit for the humanity. I'm going to detect anybody who is sad and prevent suicides. That will be your promotion pitch. I'm going to prevent anybody who is having a mental breakdown and might take some drastic steps. So your promotion pitch is going to be, you're going to save the world from some mental illness, and you're going to improve the physical and the mental well-being of the world in general. So this is your promotion pitch. Now, how do you promote it online, offline, banners, posters? We're going to come and see it in the subsequent slide. But you should have a promotion plan in place. Third is a price. At what price will you place your product? Product is defined. Price point क्या रहेगा? Let's say if you put the hairband का price at 5,000 rupees, just a random amount, 5,000 rupees. Somebody else is selling the same product at 2,000 rupees. Do you think people will buy your product? But if you say कि अरे वो 2,000 में बेच रहा है, I'm going to reduce my price to 1,000 rupees. But the cost of manufacturing the cost of making or manufacturing that headband itself is 5,000 rupees for you. You will run into losses as a company. So you will need to place your price point, which is also competitive and also covering all your costs, all your cost of manufacturing. So that is your price of the product. Fourth is the place. Where will you sell your product? Can somebody go online and order, or do you have an outlet, a place where people can walk into the store, try the product like Apple stores, and then you can buy it? So, do you have physical stores or do you have online stores? You have both. Where can people find your product and buy it from? That is a place. These are the first four P's of marketing: product, place, price, and promotion, that you should be very clear with before you start making your product also. ओके ये सब रिसर्च पहले करनी चाहिए बिफोर यू फाइनलाइज एंड मैं ये प्रोडक्ट बनाने वाला हूँ बिफोर यू पुट योर एफर्ट्स टाइम मनी इनटू मेकिंग द प्रोडक्ट हैव दीस फोर फाइनलाइज्ड क्लियर what if we copy an idea from one country which has not been to distinct countries, lower its price and quality with a cost, and sell it in the country where idea has not reached? Please explain the people and the promotion stage in that case. Very good question. You can obviously copy the ideas. Not everybody has the bandwidth to reach a global masses. So let's say Uganda में या Ireland में एक particular idea है, एक product है, which they cannot. Keep the question. Do not dismiss it. I need to read the question, Vignesh. Let's say they do not have the bandwidth to sell this idea to India. Of course, you can copy the idea, you can understand the price point, and then you can sell the product. So that is yes, you can copy the product and customize it. But you can lower the cost, yes. You can lower the quality, depends. Agar if it is a product like food, वहाँ का FDA अलग होता है, यहाँ का FDA अलग होता है. So you need that FDA approval, which is if it's a food product, food-based product, get the approval. Even if it is lower the cost, lower the quality, अगर approve हो गया, you can of course sell the product. Now you want me to explain the people and the promotion stage. Promotion stage is going to be, let me address that first. Promotion is going to be local. Because you have copied the idea, it is already existing in a Western country. You want to sell it in India. So do not try to promote this product outside India because फिर copyright infringement में चले जाओगे. So A, you should reserve your idea for the local market. And also if you're starting off as a new company, you go local first and then you go global. So start by promoting this only in India. Only in India, you can use multiple channels. You can use a distribution physical channel or online channel. But say that we deliver only in India. So that should be your promotion in that case. You can do very geo-centric advertisements. For example, if you have seen the advertisements or promotion of Western world versus Indian world, it varies a lot. सेम प्रोडक्ट जो एप्पल वहां पे एड्स करेगा यहाँ पे बहुत ही रीजनल स्पेसिफिक्स होली दिवाली रीजनल कल्चरल सेंसिटिविटी वाले एड्स होते हैं दैट रेजोनेट सो अमूल all these companies they do very specific geo specific ads so you can geo sensitivities को ध्यान में रखते हुए you can make that kind of promotion and marketing. I will also be speaking about influencer marketing in the subsequent slides. You can use that also. And the people का concept ये है you should have local people. You cannot hire people from the West to sell the product in India. So you need to have, let's say you're starting in Maharashtra and then you go to the other states of India. So hire people, who can, if it's a technical product. So if it's artificial hand or if it's a technical product, you cannot have local salesmen who sell soap and B2C kind of products. You need to have technical people who can explain the technicalities of the product. So have those kind of people as your salespeople, as your promoters, who can sell and convey the benefits of your product. So that is the people and the promotion. You have to decide this when you're making the product. Okay. So this is the people and promotion plan in that case. What is physical evidence? Physical evidence is where will your store be? So, like I said, if I have to go and buy a sari, earlier I used to go to a shop. I used to check the fabric. I used to try it in the store. If I like it, I buy it. Now I go online. Online, I like the print. So if I like the print, I'm still not sure कि physically ऐसा ही material होगा. The material could vary a lot. So then I check for reviews. I check for testimonies of people. So physical evidence is something that is planted by the seller. So if you're making a product, you as a company will make physical evidence. तो नहीं तो store बना लो. Store के rents बहुत high होते हैं. So if you can't afford a physical store, make an online store. Online store is your website. ऑनलाइन स्टोर पे भी लोग तब खरीदेंगे जब प्रोडक्ट डिस्क्रिप्शन में यू हैव एब्सोल्यूट डिटेल्स लाइक the fabric width is going to be this much. The product quality is rayon plus silk mixed. It is not pure cotton, it is not pure silk, it's a mixed breed. The length of the sari is so and so meters. It's a 9 yard sari. Blouse is included, it is not included. Or testimonies of people saying that अरे product जैसा design online दिखाया है वैसा ही आया है. It is not a different product or a different design. So all these contribute to physical evidence. In the past, physical evidence were only stores. Abhi, because we are in a digital age, physical evidences have become more digital testimonies of people writing reviews for your product than actual physical evidence. Okay, so that's physical evidence for you. You have to, sometimes most of these reviews are genuine, but also companies put in fake reviews and influencers who can, say good things about the product so that it sells. You have to do that also. You have to have some influencer who can say tech industry may you hire somebody who will say कि artificial hand is better than anything else in the world. You will have to have that kind of evidences. Okay. All right, moving forward. What is marketing campaign? All of what I explained comes together in a campaign. Campaign means to make the company or the brand memorable. Now, जैसे कि डेयरी मिल्क का एड था ड्यूरिंग क्रिकेट टाइम आया था क्या स्वाद है जिंदगी में मैगी का कुछ एड है या फिर लाइफ बॉय का कुछ एड है कोविड के टाइम पे आया था और I don't know what are the latest ads that you guys. I have all the ads blocked on YouTube. I'm trying to remember if there's any memorable ad that sticks to you and you're quickly like, oh, I like this ad, I'm going to buy this product. So type in the chat window if you've seen an ad which really appeals to you. Campaigns are nothing but ads, social media, multiple channels combined that a company will run in order to create awareness about a particular product. Okay. This could include emailing the consumers. This could include a combination of media, online, offline media. Now, any campaign, because I said it's a very cluttered market, right? There are 10 kinds of products available in the same category. If you want to sell a soap, there will be 10 to 50 options of soap. If you want to sell a cosmetic as small as a lipstick, there are at least 100 brands already available fighting for your attention. How will you break through the clutter? Through some advertisement, through some scheme, through something which will make your brand memorable is nothing but a marketing campaign. कुछ ऐसा create करो that people remember the name of your product or your brand. Okay, that's called a marketing campaign. Now there are two types in which you can create campaigns. एक है online, एक है offline. Online you can do through social media, through email, through content marketing and search engine optimization. Offline, you can do through print advertisements or physical stalls or referral marketing. We will look at each of this in details and then I'll stop for questions. Hmm. Let's look at online marketing for now. Now, online marketing is if you have to reach your customers through the internet or the online channels or through the web. This is online marketing. The idea is that you create awareness and promotion for your product or the brand through various techniques. This could be emailing your consumers. सबको mass email आजकल क्या Airtel, Vodafone, all these people take your email or phone numbers and then they call you. Personal loan चाहिए क्या? Companies like your providers, telecom providers are selling your numbers to other companies and then they call you के loan चाहिए, property चाहिए, ये चाहिए, वो चाहिए. So you reach to them on calls, on emails, or by posting. So let's say social media पे, if you're on social media, Google पे ads आती है, Amazon पे ads आती है. So if you search for a lipstick, suddenly my Instagram, my Facebook, my Google is filled with lipstick promotional ads. So these are small triggers that you can do online, social media pe. And last is search engine optimization. Search engine optimization helps. So you do some Google AdWords, which means when you search for a lipstick, there are 100 lipsticks, but page one पे जो first आता है, उस पे ऊपर लिखा होता है sponsored. That means the company is trying to, the company has paid Google for some ad slots and your brand will come in the first. There'll be 100 pages of the same search, but your product will appear in the top 5, top 10, top 20, depending आपने कितने पैसे दिए. ठीक है? This is called search engine optimization. Then brand marketing. Brand marketing, you create some buzzword or influencer marketing. That means you hire some social media celebrity. Let's say if you want to sell a digital product, you ask some tech guy to review your product. And if he has like 1 million followers online and he promotes that product, everybody else is going to buy it. Or if it is recommended by him. So you use influencer marketing and that kind of content. Content marketing means you create blogs, posts, articles, and publish it everywhere. So let's say the tech council, yeah, uh, uh, which is engineering communities, you create blogs and post and you kind of promote your product. So that is content marketing. All of this qualifies as online marketing. Okay, we're going to take one level down and read through all of them in details. Let's say social media पे marketing करनी है. So YouTube पे if you want to sell, and these numbers are old, okay? These numbers are at least 2 years old. अभी prices बढ़ गया होगा, I'm not sure. YouTube पे if you want to run a video as an ad, it is at least 800 rupee per run. Monthly 20,000 you have to pay to YouTube to run your ads in the form of videos. Facebook, Instagram पे per click पे. Let's say you put your ad on Facebook. You have to pay 80 rupees per click to Facebook if people are clicking on your product through Facebook or onto a social media post. LinkedIn pay the same amount is 2,000 rupees to 8,000, 10,000 rupees per month. Okay. WhatsApp is free. It is low budget. You almost can spam people on WhatsApp. Sabka group bana do. A lot of people do that. And Google account says, so if you have a Gmail account, you want to mail people, that is free. This is your social media marketing. Email marketing, matlab, if you want to uh, if you want to send out mass communication or emails, physically you can type, but आजकल automation tools available है. So essentially what you do is you buy a particular tool. For example, Bravo hai, HubSpot hai, SurveyMonkey hai. You put all the 1,000 email. Let's say आपके रिश्तेदार, family, school, friends, colleagues, mentors, Dassault system के. You get all these 1,000 email IDs. You put it in the tool and you shoot out an email. 1,000 लोगों को एक साथ email चला जाएगा कि hi, we are trying to sell this product. Are you interested to buy? So you can reach the masses and you can reach not just one person locally, globally you can reach anybody through email marketing. But email correct hona chahiye. That's the only criteria. Otherwise mails bounce ho jata. Okay. Also, at this point in time, because I'm in this industry, at least mere work related emails. So if I get email from my colleague like Vignesh or Shreyas, I know it is coming from within the company. I will read it because my boss is sending me email, my team members are sending me emails. I will read through that. But But let's say somebody from outside is sending me email. Can you support this product? Can you buy this product? I will not open many of these emails because दिन के 200 mails मुझे आते हैं from outside world. I will not click and open on all of this. Hence, my subject line has to be very catchy. Are you interested in, for example, are you interested, let's say the hairband for depression, right? Are you interested to help the world? Or are you facing depression? Do you know anybody who's fighting depression and wants some help? Here's how we can read the product catalog. And then in the subject line, you give the price point, you tell about your company, at what price you're selling, how are you selling. All that details can be inside. Subject line has to be very catchy. Okay? That is email marketing. Let's look at affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing means you share it through some other sites. For example, Amazon, Etsy. Now, all these companies, why will they sell your product, right? They have zillions of buyers. Amazon is a reputed brand, Etsy is a reputed brand. So they will take a cut from you. Every time somebody buys your product from Amazon, you have to give 6% to 45% to 50% to Amazon because they put your product on their website and hence you could reach a global audience. So either you have your website or you sell them through these famous global websites. That is called affiliate marketing. So Mintra, what else? So basically all such Nika, if you're selling your products like that through these affiliate, then you have to pay them, okay, to feature your product. What is content marketing? Content marketing helps in creating awareness. So, what will you write as a description of your product? What will you write as a benefit of your product? All these things you need to have some content to promote your. It cannot be I'm just trying to sell one liner description नहीं हो सकता. Technical details. Suppose if you go to buy a phone, कितना GB RAM है, कितना pixels of camera है, कितना storage है, different product का features. It's a very huge draft of technical and non-technical assets. मेटालिक बॉडी है, विड्थ क्या है, हाइट क्या है, डिमेंशंस क्या है, स्क्रीन का उसके साथ फ्री आ रहा है, स्क्रैच गार्ड आ रहा है, नहीं आ रहा है, ब्रिटल स्क्रीन है, कौन सा मटेरियल है. You need to have all these things defined which go as content marketing. And last, I told you search engine optimization. Whenever somebody tries to search your product, for example, today my company's name is Dassault Systems. If I search Dassault Systems, there'll be one Dassault Systems only. But if you try and name your product like very common, तो 10 products आ जाएंगे उसमें. Is your product coming on the top? That is search engine optimization. So you should ensure whenever, if you're taking a very common name for your company, for your brand, for your product, so you have to ensure that your comes in the first search and not in the end. People don't go to 20th page of search engine of Google. People are mostly on the first top 5 pages. Okay, so that is search engine optimization. Let me pause. This is only and only about online. Physical का मैं बता रही हूँ, physical marketing and offline marketing campaigns के बारे में बता रही हूँ. This is only online marketing campaign that I'm talking about. Hit me up with questions. What do you have in mind? Are you understanding? Amul Girl is a fantastic ad. Yes, they have almost created a brand or an iconic. They have not changed anything about this Amul Girl. And Amul is one brand that knows, for example, R.K. Lakshman expire ho gaye, so they made a tribute for R.K. Lakshman. Virat hits a century, they will have some post. Okay, and they will link it to butter. So they have kept one mascot, what we call that is the Amul Girl, and they only pick up very fantastic catchy lines to promote, and वो उसको billboard पे लगाते हैं, उसको social media पे लगाते हैं to make it more relevant. So yes, they have done fantastic in terms of marketing online and offline campaigns. Ford feels like family. Yes, this is a very good tagline, and this is what they use. Do you understand what do you mean by online marketing? Any doubts? No doubts. Online marketing clear hai? If I have to tell you to market your product online, you have some ideas? At least कुछ thoughts आ रहे हैं after understanding this? Yes, no, maybe, something. I'm going to wait for 2 seconds while I sip some water. Tell me if you understand what is online marketing. If not, I'm going to explain the whole thing again, but let's be clear till here because after this we move to offline marketing. So hit me up in the Q&A section. Okay, content marketing, I'm going to explain again. Anybody else? I'm going to go mute for 2 minutes, have some water, type all your questions in the meantime. Okay. Just one question, what is content marketing? Content marketing is, content means verbose, verbatim. Product description, या let's say if you make an ad jingle, word document में आप जो भी लिखते हो, words to describe your product is called content. Okay. Now, content marketing is what is the words that you will use to describe your product. For example, if you're selling an artificial hand, you will have to write in your product description that my hand can go only 90 degree, 180 degrees, or what is the angle to the best it can go. If it can lift up any weight, maximum weight lifting capacity of only 20 kilos. If you load it with 500 kilos, it will break. So what is a content? What is a verbatim that you use to describe your product and promote it? For example, you want to promote it. The only hand that can rotate 360 degrees. That is my marketing pitch. This is my content marketing that I use to promote as one liner for my artificial hand. Now, let's say about this artificial hand, I write blogs, posts in multiple communities. I publish it in multiple magazines. I publish it in multiple online forums to promote my product. All these ads, blogs, posts, these are considered as content marketing pieces. Anything that is describing your product in extreme details, highlighting the USP. USP means unique selling point. Any features that will make your product sellable is called content marketing. So you could say that this product is only available in India. No other product can match this in India. This is your content marketing. Or this is a first of a kind product available only in India, not available anywhere else. That is content marketing. If you write absolute detail product specifications, that is content marketing. Anything that you're writing describing the features of your product is content marketing. Okay? Okay, I have 2 more questions. Let's see. How do we understand, okay, Rigved, how do we understand which type of marketing should be done based on the product? That is coming. Wait for just 2 or 3 more slides. It will be answered in the end. If it is not answered, come back to me asking this question. But if I have to tell you in short, I have explained online marketing. In the next section, I'm going to tell you offline marketing. An ideal marketing strategy in today's world is both offline and online. It is a combined marketing strategy. Sif online rakhoge, it will not work. Sif offline rakhoge, it will not. You need to have a combined strategy. Also, मैंने budget दिया है, right? If you have the budget to spend lakhs of rupees, go for Amul ads. एक billboard in the airport या prime highway पे लगाने को, it takes lakhs, 30, 40, 50 lakhs rupees to put up that board. If you don't have lakhs of rupees to open a store or put the billboard, run in 800, 500, 1,000, 20,000 rupees where you can put it online. It will reach a wider audience. So it depends on how much money you have in your pocket to market a particular product. But an ideal mix when you open a company is both offline and online. Okay? Ma'am, can you give a real world example of the same? Siddhi, a real world example of online marketing? What exactly are you asking about? Describe the question a little more. Siddhi, if you can hear me, what is a real world example of online marketing, of content marketing? What are you trying to ask? I can show you one live example. I can pause my screen and show it to you. Okay, website use content marketing. Okay, understood. Let me stop my screen share and then share again once I've opened a page. Okay, let me do that. Give me just 1 second. I'll show you example of content marketing. I'm going to share my screen again. Okay. Can you see the Amazon web page that I've opened? This is my login. Okay, this is my Amazon page. Can you see it? Tell me yes or no. Yes, I'm assuming you can see it. Okay. इसमें if I can see these ads, okay, gaming accessories, essentials, this all based or on my pattern of what I regularly buy from Amazon. Now look at this. Most wished video games. And they are promoting exactly Hello Kitty wala ya Batman wala. They are promoting very specific products. But I came to Amazon because I wanted to buy a phenyl. But what they are pushing onto me is um, a video game or a watch or some bags, luxury bags. These are all advertisements that these companies have paid for. So if I click on this, it's going to take me to very specific sites, top picks for India. It's promoting a particular brand of hand mixture. All of this is called content marketing. On my YouTube, the ads are banned, but if you go and search on YouTube, बहुत सारे ads आते हैं. Those ads are content marketing. Let me show you some ads on websites. Okay, let me just give me one moment. If I open any such random blogs or posts. Okay, here I have it. You can see my screen. I searched for a random um, blog or post, tech blog, news world ka, okay? This is a random website which is filled with multiple blogs or chat on technology, um, computing, internet, etc. इस पे the first, okay, this is a tech blog. So ideally, I should see articles on it. I've come here to learn about some particular, say Python, coding, C++, Java सीख रहा है मुझे. I've come on a particular blog to read about this. The first thing that I see here is MS Office with Chat GPT and AI. Join now. So they are trying to sell me a course. This is an advertisement. This is not a part of tech blog. This is an advertisement. This advertisement is content marketing. So if you are selling your artificial hand or your hair belt, this product would be placed here. Anybody who is going to search on technology will be able to view your ad, and you will be paying Tech News World a certain amount every time people click here and try to buy your headband or artificial hand. This is the article. ये इनके articles है. I've come here to read about a robo taxi revenue model. But first, what I see is a course. They're trying to sell me a course, learn Chat GPT with AI. For how much? 99 rupees. This is what they're trying to sell me. This is nothing but an ad. This is called content marketing. Okay, clear? All right, perfect. Let me share my screen again. Let's get back to our presentation. Okay, so this is all kinds of marketing online campaign. Now let me come to offline campaigns. Okay. Offline campaigns is strategies or techniques for offline channels. Offline मतलब जो online नहीं है, web पे नहीं है, physically present है. For example, billboards. बोर्ड्स जो हम देखते हैं, डिजिटल बिलबोर्ड्स, फिजिकल बिलबोर्ड्स, पेपर फ्लेक्स बिलबोर्ड्स ऑन हाईवेज या फिर रोड्स पे, दीज आर कॉल्ड बिलबोर्ड एड्स. प्रिंट एड्स मतलब न्यूज़पेपर पे आएंगे. न्यूज़पेपर के अंदर छोटे छोटे बहुत सारे एड्स आते हैं. टेली मार्केटिंग, समबडी इज कॉलिंग, मैडम लोन चाहिए क्या, हमने एक नया प्लॉट खरीदा, प्लॉट का सेल चालू है, आर यू इंटरेस्टेड इन बाइंग. टेली मार्केटिंग एड्स. रेडियो एड्स, सो रेडियो पे जिंगल्स आएंगे, एड्स आएंगे, नए आउटलेट ओपन हो रहे हैं उसके इंफॉर्मेशन आएगी. और पैम्फलेट्स. अर्लियर बिफोर वी स्टेड इन गेटेड सोसाइटीज, लोग आके ऐसे पैम्फलेट्स बांट के जाते हैं, वी आर सेलिंग दिस, वी आर सेलिंग दिस. So physical form of communication that mainly involves all of this is called offline marketing. It is a very traditional old school method of marketing जब web और social media इतना evolve नहीं था. This is a short reach because when you send a newspaper in the house, you are expecting people के हाथ में है तो guaranteed वो लोग ये देखेंगे. Pamphlet डाल दिया आपके दरवाजे पे, आप भले उसको discard कर दोगे, फेंक दोगे, but you will read what is a pamphlet about, or you will at least see it. It is in the hand of your potential customer. So that is called offline marketing. इसके भी multiple methods होते हैं. Let's look at a print ad. Print ad, I told you, सोशल मीडिया का बजट कितना था, 800 रुपए से लेके 2000 20,000 रुपए तक, डिपेंडिंग आप यूट्यूब पे कर रहे हो, इंस्टा पे कर रहे हो, फेसबुक पे कर रहे हो, लिंक्डइन पे कर रहे हो. Newspaper ad ranges from 300 rupees to 3 lakh rupees. If your ad is this small and 2 lines ka, maybe it will cost you a few hundred rupees. And these are all figures. I'm sure the numbers are way higher now. So abhi, if you have to sell an ad, Fanta ad, Maggie ad, जो इतना space occupy करता है newspaper में, it goes in lakhs of rupees. Posters, banners, billboards, even higher. Let's say if you want to have a stall in event, you want to sell a particular product, uh, which is like a toy. Okay, so you want to also tell, acha, please my QR code scan kar lo if you have come to my stall, or if you give them a free pamphlet, batches, sticker, keychain, card, thank you card, whatever. All this comes under stall. एक stall, एक flea market में for selling a small keychain will cost you maybe 20-30,000 for 1 hour in one stall. It's expensive. Uh, hmm, offline is expensive, but it is a guaranteed way it will reach you. How many people will open a tech news and look at your ad? You're not sure. But अगर लोग flea market में आए, आपका chances that they will visit your stall is way higher. Hence, offline is more expensive than online. Referral marketing, I'm sorry. Referral marketing or affiliate marketing, जैसे हमने बोला कि if you give it, sorry, this is not, referral marketing is not online marketing. This one, like Amazon is online, but actual referral marketing is somebody is referring word of mouth say. This verbose is wrong. Please ignore this. Offline marketing मतलब अगर मैं जैसे Amway channel है, right? Multi-channel marketing. So if I want to sell something to someone, I will sell it and I will take some cut of it. So you're selling your product to 10 other people and you're telling them आप अपना 1%, 2%, 5% cut ले लो and sell it forward. Physically जो ये बेचते हैं जाके door to door selling करते हैं, that is a physical form of offline referral marketing. Lead generation जो marketing है, this is what we do in B2B world. B2B में ये बहुत ज़्यादा चलता है. Lead means any person who indicates any interest that they want to buy your product, because हमारे products or technology is like multi-million products. So if they try to reach out to you, oh, I'm interested in maybe buying this platform for my customer, this is called as a lead. And this can be created in the form of landing pages. So if I show you just Dassault system ka landing page, there are multiple places where you can log in. I'm interested in this. Please send me information for this. All of that through landing pages, blogs, forms, content is called as lead generation marketing. Okay, let me show you one example only from Dassault system. Let me share my screen. Guys, can you see it? Okay, electric vehicle manufacturers and motors, if they want to promote selling electric vehicles, and Dassault system has made or helped them make this electric vehicle, Dassault system is saying download the case study here. If you want to download the case study, it takes you to a landing page usually, जहाँ पे you enter your email ID and password. This was not a gated asset, but there are many gated assets. You go there, you click on your email ID password, and then it gives you an access to all of this. That is nothing but it's called a blog or a post, or it's called a landing page. This also is form of content marketing. Okay? So it will lead you to a website, a page, and if you want access to this, you can go ahead and see. There'll be a lot of articles here. And then you can go to multiple sites and download that case study if you want to read absolute big technical details on it. This is called a landing page, and every email ID that they enter is called lead generation. That is lead generation in the B2B world. Maybe a little advanced for you, but hit me up like questions. Um, for a product like artificial hand, what would be the best mix? Again, like I said, for any product, technical or non-technical, physical plus offline. Offline plus online is the best mix. I would say you start by promoting your website on tech forums if it's a tech product. And then when you have the budget, you kind of put an artificial hand on the billboards and then you start marketing it. But initially, it has to be online through multiple tech blogs, posts, and social media. That should be the way on how you would promote it. Let me come back to my screen. Okay, this is very new. This is something that we've been doing for years, so might be easy for me to say. It is going to take a little while. So once you have your product ready, you have your business ready, then all of this will come together and it will make sense very effortlessly for you. Might be a little overboard, so I'm going to just stop on lead generation marketing, but you understand offline and online marketing, right? That itself is important. Now, somebody asked me what is the right product mix for me and where should I start? So I would say if you are starting a startup or a small brand company, start small. Okay, collaborate with friends, families, increase your network, and then promote the product. Word of the mouth is most powerful. Try telling your friends, family to tell the extended network. At least you're in connection with 100 people, right? School mein, college mein, friends, family circle mein. They will tell to more 100 people. Word of marketing use karo and try to promote your product. Spread awareness online as well as offline. Online कैसे करोगे? We will come to it. ठीक है, online is this. Collaborate with big brands. So a lot of designers, okay, a lot of designers, suppose they designed a cloth or fabric, a dress, but they don't have the bandwidth to sell it. So what they do is they give their copyrights to lifestyle. Now lifestyle will sell that brand. So Akruti brand hai, Sparsh brand hai, ye sab will go under lifestyle and your brand name will be there, but they will be the major sellers. So you don't have to open a store, which will cost you lakhs and crores of rupees. But you have to give your copyright to that brand and they will sell it for you. अगर आप टेक्निकली कुछ कर रहे हो तो कोलैबोरेट विद बिग ब्रांड्स फॉर एग्जांपल व्हाइट हैट जूनियर at that time they had combined with Byju's. Now Byju's completely owns White Hat Junior, but they collaborated like that and they became very big. So you can collaborate with bigger brands. You have seen Shark Tank, right? You give your equity at some percentage to the capitalist or the venture capitalist or the stakeholder, and then they help you sell. Influencer marketing. Okay, if you follow influencers, lifestyle bloggers, etc., they recommend that. Oh, by the way, मेरे product. Lot of things they will say, and अपने content में, अपने video में वो लोग आपका product का advertisement घुसा देंगे. That is nothing but influencer marketing. This is what three things that I can suggest to you if you are starting small. If you don't have much capital investment, which you have to gather at some point in time, start by all these three things to begin with. If you do not want to do, you can do one of these. ऐसा नहीं कि सब करना है, but at least one of this you can start. Okay. Example. For example, Zomato, right? Starbucks started with this. Give me just a second. I think. Sorry, guys, that was a work call. So explaining what are the examples of online marketing, Zomato came up with this. For example, during the time where Jenner and Tom were coming, so they kind of were promoting food through Homecoming and Zendaya ke cups. This was all online. Or when Barbie movie was released, so they were kind of promoting the Barbie is the mother of the Wi-Fi. They were trying to sell something online. Or else Go Local was trying to sell, again, it's a eatery brand. So they were trying to say no to eating at mainstream restaurants and cafe, but go local. So a lot of digital ads they picked up, which is relevant to that context because us time pe Natu Natu had won some global award, Oscar, or some nomination in the global category, Emmys or Oscars, I'm not remembering. So they wanted to capitalize on that and they wanted to sell their product. So ads like these make huge difference because something is trending online, उसी का trend आप उठा के you're giving it a spin and trying to promote your own product. So these are online marketing good examples. Offline marketing के good examples क्या है? For example, creative billboard ads. You see, कितने सारे खाने, McDonald's का ये ad है. You look at it and you feel like having food, right? Nothing, no explanation given. But they are trying to promote हम इतना सब कुछ sell करते हैं. Right from a coffee to a burger, you will get everything. The ad is about McDonald's. या फिर this was about Tinder, and they were like, Shubham, idhar to dekh lo. This was captured from a live site. So all these billboards that are there, ya fir stalls at events where you have people buying. This is all offline marketing. Uh, this is also very interesting. For example, Blinkit. Blinkit was saying, दूध मांगोगे दूध देंगे. So Zomato just put a billboard right next to it. खीर मांगोगे तो खीर देंगे. So इनके एडवर्टाइज पे कैपिटलाइज करके वन ब्रांड इज प्रमोटिंग द अदर ब्रांड लाइक दे ट्राइंग टू लाइक ऑनलाइन रिप्लाई टू देम बट थ्रू फिजिकल बिल बोर्ड्स विच इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग जोमैटो सेट फिक्स्ड है जो भी जीते बिरयानी हमारी तरफ से एंड देन ऑर्डर ऑनलाइन नॉट दैट दे गिविंग इट फॉर फ्री बट इंडिया जीते ऑस्ट्रेलिया जीते जो भी जीते वी आर गोइंग टू काइंड ऑफ सप्लाई द बिरयानी to the world. So this is some form of quirky lines that you can use to promote your product through offline. Okay. This is mainly a combination of online, offline marketing that you will use for product. My presentation comes to an end, but we have around 10 minutes left for Q&A. So I'm going to stop and ask you for more questions. Okay. Tanay, there is no question that is a silly question. Everything is relevant at this point in time. So, okay, your question is if you are being a shark or any other shark tank, what would attract you the most, tech or non-tech, software or hardware? Depends, yeah. See, B2C products are non-technical products. They are easy to understand. If somebody has to buy a dress, it is very easy to understand कि मुझे dress खरीदना है या purse खरीदना है, bag खरीदना है, product खरीदना है, soap खरीदना है, shampoo खरीदना है. But the cut or the margin on those products is 0.001 rupee. That means you have to sell at least 100 bars of soap in order to cut. Versus if you sell a tech product, it is very difficult to sell a technical product because you have to explain it to the customer कि मेरा technical product आपको क्यों beneficial होगा. Why should you buy a Microsoft Office suite या Adobe का package? But if you sell one product itself, you make a profit of hundreds and lakhs and millions of rupees. So it depends on what stream of work you are in. HUL भी बड़ा company है, Dassault Systems भी बड़ा company है. But both of it are catering to very different markets. B2C होता है, B2B होता है. B2B means business to business. I don't sell it to normal users. I will not come and sell Dassault Systems to you kids. I will sell it to your company. I will sell it to your organization or maybe to your college. Okay, buy my licenses and make every student use it. I will not sell it to an individual user. But if I have to sell a soap, will I sell it to another company? No, I will sell it to users. That is B2C, business to customer. So B2B and B2C are two streams of businesses. You can choose your product to be in any business. Anything can sell in today's world if you add value. Okay, you can sell anything if you have a good team in place. Sarojini, if our product is at prototype level, if we do a successful marketing and get customers, what should we do at this stage? Okay, it's a very broad question. I'm not able to understand, but you should, if your marketing is successful, you should sell the product, you should earn some money, and that money you should harvest in improvising your product. Let's say if today you build this product in 1,000 rupees, okay, today you sell 1,000 into 10 products. So 10,000 rupees are in your pocket. Reserve 10,000 में से 5,000 rupees back into the business. So 5,000 rupees ka aap log, you pay the salaries of people who are involved in, kind of putting their time to make the product, or put it in marketing, put it in selling, put it in logistics. Remaining 5,000 harvest back into the business to price the product from 1,000 rupees to 900 rupees to 800 rupees. So how can you improve or streamline your process to reduce the cost of the product so that you can sell more? Yeah, kal ko jaake, if you have a bulk order, let's say today only 10 people ordered your artificial hand. Tomorrow 100 people are ordering online. You can say they have placed it in their carts and they're about to buy. Do you have a stock of 100 artificial hands? No. You tell them, Arey, wait for 2 years, I'm going to make 100 hands and then give it to you. Who's going to wait for 2 years? They will go and buy from the competitor. So have your supply chain manufacturing in place so that you can build in mass quantity. So what would you do if you're successful in marketing with your customers? Start improving your process pipeline is what I would answer. If there is anything else that you want me to particularly answer in terms of marketing, can we sell without a parent? Of course, you can sell without a parent.
I think he's asking about patent.
Patent? Yes. Okay. So yes, you can sell it without a patent. But will the competitor see it and make the same product and eat you up? Most likely. So you can sell without a patent or a copyright, but if you do that, nobody else will be able to make a similar thing, the same thing like your product. Or let's say you have 5 friends, you make a product, and one friend says, you know what, मेरे को समझ गया, मैं जाके खुद ही बना लूंगा और उसको बेच दूंगा, वो भी इसके कम पैसे में. If you have the patent, your friend or yours or anybody else will not be able to copy your product, which is why patents are important. Okay. So if you finally make a hardware product of say 20,000 rupees, what would be the best idea to sell the actual product? Only the affording categories or to sell services based on the hardware for a limited time? Services based on the hardware is a very essential point, because technical product, whenever you are selling, if you sell the technical product, either you have a manual. For example, if you buy common product like a mixture grinder, उसका भी इतना बड़ा 6 पेज का manual आता है. How to use the product the best. Simple thing like ironing your hair, don't use it at this temperature, बाल जल सकता है. So if you can have a big, and if your product is so common, although it's a technical product, that you can have a big manual to it, good. If not, like Dassault Systems का process बहुत technical है. If we sell the product, we also show, because we sell it to whom? Jaguar, Land Rover, Boeing, Airbus, ये सब flights बना रहे हैं, Hyundai, ये सब cars बना रहे हैं. So if we sell the product also, वो समझने के लिए they need a team of 100 people. They will like, हमारे पास इतना time नहीं है, हमको कार बनाना है, आप अपना product का साथ services भी दे दो. That means they take our whole services team of 100 people who help them understand how can they best use the Dassault Systems platform to make their product. Okay, so I would say if you're starting off as a tech organization, have somebody for a limited period of time जो services भी दे सके, who can go door to door और demo दिखा सके. अभी आपका plug कर दिया, अभी आपका hand ऐसे चलेगा, how to operate this machine ऐसे operate करना. So have somebody to also sell and this could be a very good point, you sell the services for free. First 1 month सारे customers को services free मिलेगा, उसके बाद हम 100 रुपया charge करेंगे आने का और आपको explain करेंगे. So every 20,000 rupees पे you will make 100 rupees on services. That is also your another revenue model. Okay. Next question, in the interest of time, we just have a few minutes to go. Ira, how to reach the customer in B2B or government segment? What should be my content to make appeal to these target audience? B2B is different, government segment is different. At this stage that you are in, school, colleges, government को target करना है, so you need somebody in the government who can give you access to come local municipality या corporate में या फिर what do you say, local constituency में you need some contact who can say PMC corporator. That person has to be ready to able to listen to your pitch before he buys your product. So first you need is networking and connect. In B2B, if you want to reach the product to the customer, B2B means you don't reach your customer, you reach the companies. So you will promote or sell your product to another company and they will reach it to the masses. That is how it works. So first define your product. Wo 4 P's out of 7 P's. First define your product and then define all these methods on how to reach. But first be clear on the product. Now, we have a product whose customer base is not very active on the social media. So which other effective then physical selling. अगर online presence कम है तो offline presence. Do door to door selling. When you're starting off small, go and meet and sit with your potential customers. For example, Ira mentioned, right? Government offices. उनके offices में जाके appointment लेके बैठो. Potential customers के offices में जाके बैठो और उनको बताओ. If not, if you open a stall, if you open a market, if you open a small place, go and explain your product physically to people. That is the best way. Word of mouth publicity beats all other form of publicity and it is free of cost. It is only you and your set of founders who are supposed to promote. Of course, logistics costs involved hoga because you will travel to the customer location. You will ask for the meeting. Yeah, road shows kar sakte ho. But if you don't have an online presence, I'm not sure what your product is. Offline presence hai to sit in their offices and promote the product and pitch the product. I remember I was doing internship and we were promoting to MTV. So I was promoting Rakhi Ka Swayamvar as a concept. That concept was very new in the market that time. Nobody had done a marriage on a reality TV show. So me and my sir, so it was the original concept of our sir, and I was an intern that time. We went to the MTV office and all these people that you see as founders and co-founders, हमने उनको physically office में pitch किया था कि if you do a shadi on a television on national network, it is going to be revolutionary. After that, Big Boss and all these reality shows came into picture and it became a normal thing to happen. But that was the first time that we actually pitched something like this to the brand. So go into the offices and pitch your concept, idea, prototype, etc. Sangeeta, we are studying in grade 8 and 9. How can we sell our products? We don't have exposure in this field. Okay, so my advice to you is take help from mentors, teachers, and seniors. In grade 8 or 9, you do not have, but I also know of certain kids in my network who are selling. Of course, you will not have the funds. Take some money, pocket money from your family and utilize it wisely. But website ke through, first step, which I showed you on this slide, right? Try first selling your product to friends, family, and your network. Start small. If you start here, you have 10 buyers, you have some money, then invest in it, improve your product, and then go to the masses. Before that, तो limited network है, school, college, friends, family का उनको tap करो. Start like that first because you're kids right now. Which type of marketing is most effective and fast? Swapnil, I said multiple times. Every marketing is effective if you know what is your price point. Billboard is most effective, but do you have 50 lakh rupees to put it in a billboard? No. You have few hundreds of rupees. So go by YouTube ads or offline or online kind of promotion. That will really help you get your business on track. So marketing mix is both offline and online, but depending on your budget and your expertise, you have to tap on both. If you grow a business and touch wood, अगर कल बहुत बड़ा business हो गया, then go for offline. Start online first. Online be expensive because you have to pay 2,000 rupees to YouTube or LinkedIn to promote your product. I would say start by word of mouth publicity that is free. Start there, then go off online and then go offline. Okay. All right, I think we are a little over time, a few minutes, but I think more or less in time. I enjoyed connecting with you. If you are on LinkedIn, I'm going to just flash my scanner, connect with me. If there are any questions that I can help you with, be in touch with me. Ping me on LinkedIn, tell me that you attended my session so that I know what is. Can you see this? Can you scan it? I'm going to just put it for 2 seconds. If you can scan this, hit me up on LinkedIn or search by the name of Mamta Bhatia. Can you see it? Can I put it down?
As we'll be recording the session, they can say.
Perfect. It's very difficult for me to remember all of you and be in touch. but I would love to help. So, any questions, queries that still persist after this session, hit me up on LinkedIn by Mamta Bhatia or mail it to Vignesh and Shreyas, and we can be in touch. Um, I can help you out. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate all of you taking out the time and listening to me. All the very best to all of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Bye
Uh,
bye.
Students, few more minutes. I'll just show you the reminder of the upcoming events. Uh, I'll just share my screen. So I think my screen is visible. So as a reminder, on 3rd March, we'll be having another session, which is product presentation. And from 3rd March itself, we are going to begin the design review. Till 10th March, we'll be trying to finish it off. So by 25th March, you need to submit all the product submission last date. And during the design review, we'll be sending you guys the template PPT in which you need to prepare the presentation, and it will be reviewed by your zonal champions. So they will arrange a meeting, and they will review your design, and they will suggest some improvements. So based on that, you can improve, and you can submit it before or on 25th of March. Okay. So this 25th of March deadline is not going to be extended further. So you need to submit it. And later, all the semifinals, all those will happen. So those dates are yet to be decided. And however, on the 7th of June, we'll be having grand finale. So these are the upcoming events. Hope you guys are in track, and speed up the process if you are lagging behind a little. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for attending the today's session. I hope it helped you in a great way. Thank you all. Bye.